Hey there, it's Michael Greenwood. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to look for the good in situations. And so we all face challenges in our lives. Life is not going to go smoothly all of the time, really. So I've come up with these eight approaches, eight things that I can do to look for the good in every situation. And I just thought I'd share it with you. So number one is to train your brain to scan for positives. And it's a bit like a muscle, really, where you can look for good, you can look for bad. The brain has kind of got a filter because there's so many inputs coming in all the time. It's like an advertising billboard. You may not notice it because your focus is on something else, especially when you're walking down the street as opposed to driving down the street. You'll definitely notice more and more things. So sometimes you want to slow down in your life so you can take in more things as well. But the thing is, we're all going to have challenges in our life to overcome. And they do say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it can strengthen our mindset. And another thing, if you're suffering from any particular issues, often repetition can help as well. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you've got some kind of phobia, exposing yourself, to that phobia can help as well. I'm not an expert in phobias or anything like that. I just know what I know about how I overcome challenges and approach things with a positive mental attitude. But what I would say is every day, look for at least three things. I go for 10 things that I'm grateful for, basically. So I've got my family. I've got there's an abundance of work out there. I'm highly skilled and experienced in what I do. And we've got a roof over our heads. We've got food in our bellies. So we've got lots to be grateful for. So we've all got a lot to be grateful for, even if I don't know your specific circumstances or situation, but there will be some things that you can be grateful for. The air that you breathe. So that's the first thing. Train your brain to scan for the positives, and when you're focusing on the positives, then you can't possibly be focusing on the negatives. And the more that you focus on positives, that means that less of your day you'll be inclined to focus on negatives and start to feel bad and be in low vibrational states. So the idea is to be in high vibrational states as much as you can, basically, and that's great for your mental health. It's great for practicing mindfulness. It just makes us feel better, basically, and find joy in what we're doing. Even if you've got a job that you hate or something like that, you can still find joy in the day to day. Even in stressful situations, you can still find joy. If I start to get anxious, I will go outside and do some breathing exercise and things like that. So that's one of the things that works for me. I also do gratitudes every day. So what I think about what I'm grateful for, and I do meditation and a bunch of other things as well. So yes, train your brain to scan for positives. Number one. Number two is reframe challenges as growth opportunities. So even in really difficult situation, when you've got a big challenge, there's education, there's learning to be had from that, basically. So instead of saying things like why is this happening to me, and getting like down in the dumps and like woe is me kind of attitude, then what is this trying to teach me? So what is God trying to teach me? What is the universe trying to teach me? Whatever you believe in, I believe in God. So I always see things as a challenge to overcome and some learning to come out of those. So when every door closes, another door opens. So that's another way of kind of reframing, and every setback holds a seed of strength as well. That's another way. So you can kind of tell yourself these things because the brain doesn't know any different. You tell the brain something, so it sometimes feels like your brain's against you. I don't know if that resonates with you, but if you just reframe things in a positive way, that can really help. So reframing your challenges as growth opportunities. That's number two. Number three is celebrating micro wins. So any win, let's say you're really down in the dumps and you just get out of bed that day and then you go outside and you meditate for 10 minutes and you've got another win. So you go out of bed, that's one win. You brush your teeth, you floss, that's another win. Just start stacking the wins. You know, even if you feel like really depressed, start to stack some wins, and then you'll be winning basically, because when you're stacking these wins, you're just doing things. The voice in your head might be saying, "What's the point? Don't bother." But when you do these things, despite that feeling, that's when you can start to show resilience. So it doesn't have to be kind of passing your exams or getting a promotion or anything like that to give yourself these rewards and celebrate micro wins. Just putting a smile on your face, or being kind to somebody, or helping somebody elderly across the street or something like that. Getting out of bed despite feeling tired. It's all wins, so you can start stacking the wins basically. So celebrating micro wins is number 3. Next one is number 4. So surrounding yourself with positivity. So being around positive people, and also being mindful that when you're having conversations with people, are you a positive force in their life? Are you making them feel drained? Are you an energy vampire? So it goes both ways. It's reciprocal. So being around people who are positive people, they said that you're the sum of the 5 people who you're around. So if you're around 5 negative, miserable people who only moan and the office politics and stuff like that, and all that malarkey, then you're going to become like them. If there's 10 illegal drug users who you're hanging around, you're going to become the 11th basically. If there's 10 smokers smoking cigarettes, you're going to become the 11th basically. So be around positive people, surround yourself with positivity. Is very important. Next one is practicing gratitude deliberately every day. So I think about 10 things that I'm grateful for every day. So it's something as a daily practice as well, because when you're focusing on what you've got in your life rather than what you have not got, then that's where you can really start to move forward. You'll get more of what you focus on as well. So where your focus goes, that's where your energy flows as well. So that's important. So you can write it down, speak it out loud, share it with people. If you've got a partner, or with one of your friends, you can talk about what you're grateful for. But it's all thinking and speaking and writing down positively, rather than moaning and looking at the negative and the world's against you. Actually start to make a change, and it starts in the thoughts. It comes out in what you say and your actions. But enable to make for actions to happen, you need to think it first. So it starts with what you're grateful for. And if you believe in God as well, universe, whatever you believe in, then if you're not grateful for it, imagine God gives you something, then you're not grateful for it, then it's not going to give you it again next time. If there's like a child, and the parents give them something, they're not grateful for it and say thank you, and they're so happy and grateful that they received that, then the parents are going to be less likely, or less willing to give them something. Again, unless it's obviously like the basic substance, and that that they need to. I'm talking about treats and things like that. So give you a treat which is over and above, eating and being properly clothed and warm and shelter and all that kind of thing. So practice gratitude is very, very important. So next one is look for beauty in the ordinary. I do this outside when I'm listening to the birds, and I like having the wind or the breeze, especially in summer in the UK. I'm so happy and grateful for the summer in the UK, because we don't really have that much of it. So I'm so happy and grateful at the moment. It's lovely outside. After this, I'm going to go out and sit in the garden for the last bit of we've got the sunset. Looking for beauty in a quiet moment, just being mindful, thinking about things. When I'm making a coffee, I'll be enjoying the process and just so glad that I can breathe, so glad that I can see, so glad that I can hear and touch and all that kind of thing. And then we've got these wonderful higher faculties as well, like intuition and everything. So just take us, slow down, pause and notice things. So it might be a little bird in a tree, a little robin redbreast or something like that, and it's a beautiful world. It's how you reframe things. You can see the good and the bad, but just start thinking about the good instead. And then next one, second but last, just give you a sneak peek of the last one. Ask yourself better questions, and reframe things in that kind of way. So what's going right today, rather than, let's say you're off to a bad start, you're stuck in traffic, you're late. Just take a step back. What's going right today? Then okay, I've got up, I've brushed my teeth, I've got dressed, I can walk, my arms are working, my hands are working, I can get dressed. Some people can't do these basic things. That I don't know your situation, so I don't know what you can do, what you can't do. So I'm not making any assumptions, but there's generally somebody who's like worse off than us as well. So just bear that in mind, that with every we've got to be grateful for what we've got. So this little simple shift changes everything, changes things for the better. And then last one then, so a little reminder, optimism. It's a skill, not a trait. It's something that you practice, something that you do daily. It's not something that's innate, not something that you're born with or anything like that. It's a skill to practice. You can. It's an habit that you can build. One thought at a time. So I just thought I'd leave you with that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will create more videos like this. Just nice uplifting, positive vibrations. I'm sending out to you now, and I'll see you next time.